So the king of cringe, fake tough guy, Jagmeet Singh, is back with another super cringe ad. So he posted this on X earlier. I think this is actually yesterday. So he says, "You deserve to have someone in your corner, especially when times are tough. I won't back down. I won't stop fighting for you," he says. "I'm ready." Okay, so let's have a look at this, and then we can talk about it after like usual.
I wasn't raised to be a politician. Never dreamed of becoming one. I worked for minimum wage to take care of my family when my dad was sick, and made it out of law school to see the system only works for those at the top. So I got in the ring to take on the powerful few and fight for you. It's time for someone in your corner, especially when times are tough. I won't back down. I won't stop fighting for you. I'm ready.
I don't know how much this ad cost, but he just pissed away whatever amount of money it cost. I mean, my God. And he got absolutely torched for this too. I'll read some comments in a second. I just want to touch on the fact that, you know, when he says, "I got out of law school and I realized the system only works for certain people," he's right about that. However, who does he work for? Who does he serve? Himself. The liberals are very guilty of making life really difficult for the average worker, the middle class person. And you prop them up for 2 years, idiot. "I'm here to fight for you. As soon as I get my pension, I'm ready to call an election." And then what did he say yesterday? "Oh, now I'm not going to call an election." Like, the guy's a flip-flopper. So let's have a look at some of these comments. He got roasted here. So Jade says, "Not one word about China. I guess that doesn't fit the narrative you're trying to push. Team Canada, my ass." And then he got someone, looks like this is the Mike Tyson, I think it was called, what was that game called? This is from like the early 90s, I think. It was like Tyson's Knockout, or I can't remember what it was called. And then Northern Perspective says, "I won't back down." Jagmeet, you have to actually stand up in order to make that claim. You have repeatedly demonstrated that you will never stand up for anyone but your own self-interest. You are panicking because an election is coming. You will lose your seat and your party its status. You have killed the NDP. You deserve everything coming to you. And that's absolutely correct. Absolutely. He is going to lose his seat. The NDP is likely to lose official party status. I mean, if we go over here to 338 Canada, they just released their aggregate. And yeah, 14 seats, but they could finish somewhere between 6 and 19. It's probably going to be closer to 6. And come in 4th place. Now, again, I know the polls, I'm not even really talking about polls too much anymore because Ecos just keeps flooding. I mean, they come out with the most ridiculous polls, especially after their owner, Frank Graves, admitted that he had a personal vendetta against Pierre Poilievre. Like, I'm not taking that poll seriously. And it's affecting the average. And yeah, there's a few others, but let's be honest. The most accurate pollsters are Leger and Abacus. Based off of the last election that we had, they were almost exactly right. So, fortunately, we're not going to be talking about these ridiculous recency bias polls. But back to Jagmeet Singh losing his seat and losing party status, that's absolutely coming. The NDP voters are abandoning them en masse. And this is what Jagmeet's response is? To put out a super cringe ad when they're broke? Like, they still haven't paid off their loan from the last election where they borrowed $20 million. It just, I don't know. I at this point, I don't think Jagmeet even cares anymore. He's got his pension, which is what he wanted in the first place. He's had his time. He could retire and live fairly wealthy for the rest of his life. And he did that on the backs of Canada, or Canadians rather, when he propped up Justin Trudeau for 2 years. I think it was even longer than that, actually. It's really sad to see. Now, the NDP was supposed to be a solid party with actual good ideas and solutions. But you get in a clown like this, and what happens? No one takes them seriously anymore. He was neck and neck with Trudeau in the polls not that long ago. Could have called an election and perhaps maybe even became the official opposition. But he didn't. And now he's slated to come in 4th place. And not even a close fourth place. The Block's going to get, what, 28 seats? He's going to get 16 at the very most, which he won't get. And if he gets less than 12, there goes your official party status. So good luck with that, dummy. Look what you've done. And no one feels bad for you, and you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And I can't wait for that to come. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree? Do you think that ad was awful? Or did you like it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps grow the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new video.